Laurie, I understand you got a text this afternoon,
Yes.
and that's how you found out that the Supreme Court was not taking his case, which means the verdict and your son's death stands. So what was just your reaction?
My reaction was just cheer. I was loud and I had to just kind of say, ooh, bring it down a bit because I'm at work, people are in the hallway, but I was not expecting that and I was so excited. That text caught me completely off guard. It really did.
And we had kind of talked about it a little bit. It felt a little bit like this was confirmation from the courts that Cameron's life mattered, right?
Yes, absolutely, and his life did matter. So we're so grateful to the prosecutors and the Dream Team and to all of the support that we've had here and people that know him, and we know, and I just know from that day, my son should still be here. So his life did matter.
No, I was just saying that most definitely it was a confirmation of DeValkenaere being totally wrong. I mean, violation of that man's rights and taking an innocent life.
Yeah.
And so, but I wasn't worried about the decision. I always believed that he was the Supreme Court wasn't going to accept it. Every judge you put that man in front of that said he was guilty of what he did.
What's the journey been like for you guys? Because obviously you have the horrific incident December 3rd, 2019, but then you have to go through a trial, right? You have to wait for the sentencing several months later, and then to have the Attorney General of the state where you live say, we don't believe this, and then to defend the man who had been convicted. I mean, just can you take me through the journey to get to today and what that's been like for you guys?
Well, I tell you what, it was a long and at times stressful journey, but we just let the laws of this land take over. But I would have to say that it was at times it was very stressful because we heard a lot of negative things from the police. Then we heard at the time Smith make that remark about my son. You had Brad Lemon that made comments. We heard a lot of negative things from the wife. So it's just like everyone that had anything to say, they were negative. No one ever said anything good about my son outside of his family and people that loved him.
But going through this, you can see where it put out in the open about the culture of the police department. When you got a chief saying what he said, as soon as he coming from the crime. When you got the Attorney General not supporting the prosecutor, the climate that exists within the police department, I tell you what, if the DOJ come in here and really look into these folks, there's a lot of cases going to be opened back up. How do you have your Attorney General go against your prosecuting team? But since we had such a wonderful prosecutor team, that was true to the case, we appreciate that. So don't commit no crime in Kansas City, Missouri if you want to go up against Jean Peters Baker.
Does this feel like a finish line in some ways for you guys?
To me, listen, this is the deal with me. The man was charged. A lot of folks a lot of times they don't get charged. He was convicted. A lot of them, even don't get convicted. He was sentenced. This man then went to the penitentiary and he's serving time. That says a lot to the citizens of Kansas City. They can see, hey, you got a police officer now that has been convicted and sentenced and he is serving time. So that maybe that'll get a community some kind of hope as far as somewhat even in the playing field out a little bit. So I think it means a lot. It means a lot to us, but I think it means a lot to the citizens of Kansas City.
And obviously, we know the governor's office has confirmed that there have been requests for clemency for the man who killed your son.
Yes.
What would your message to Governor Parson be as he likely now considers those requests for clemency?
I would like for him to know what type of person my son was, and he was not the person that they presented to him. Jean Peters Baker and the prosecutors, they dealt with threats. They dealt with a whole lot trying to present a case that was a good case to be, brought forth. So I would like for Governor Parson to know what type of person, what type of father. He was a father, he was a son, he was a brother. He was everything to everyone that knew him. So I would like for him to know, not just go off of what he's heard, but be able to sit down with him and share pictures of his interactions with his kids, for him to be able to look at all of the videos, because he made lots of live videos, almost as if he knew that his time was near the end, because he has so many videos that he shared with him and his sons.
It's been more than 4 years now, right?
It has been.
What is it you miss most about Cameron?
I miss his laugh. It's hard as a mother, you miss everything about your child, but he had this infectious personality. Everyone always wanted to be around him, and he was like that glue. And maybe because I'm partial, because he was my only son, of course he was my baby, but he was just that one that he just kind of held us together. He did, and it was nothing. He was a mama's boy for sure. He was a mama's boy. You can't say nothing about mama.
See, you could see as you see a child growing, you can see the growth in him, the maturity in him, the responsibility that he started taking. So he had grown into a most respectable, caring young man. I mean, you didn't have to know him. It could be stuck on the road somewhere, and he gonna stop and try to give you a hand. And then the time he was spending with his children. I mean, and if you see some of the film, the fun that they used to have, and they was developing. So, and it's a shame that the children have to go without their father. They're not your father. So he was a growing young man. It's wonderful when you see your child growing, and coming into being.